Who doesn't love a good action thriller? The Amateur has some great trailers that set up a dark, action-packed movie in a similar vein to that of John Wick. Well, except for the fact that this time, the protagonist is a nerdy IT guy with no formal training on a quest for revenge, using wits and tech instead of brute force to achieve his goals. It sounds interesting. Hopefully the trailers didn't give away too much and we get a fun spin on a classic revenge story. Let's get into it. The Amateur stars Rami Malek as Charlie, our CIA IT guy. He does a great job portraying the IT everyman role, until his wife, played by Rachel Brosnahan, is killed. He then becomes a depressed, calculating but erratic character, with only one thought: revenge.
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
We also have a subplot about government corruption and false flag operations. It seems like it wanted to go somewhere more, but ends up just being there, I guess. Which is how all the subplots kind of feel here. They get you from point A to B, but it's not fleshed out enough to really mean anything. Anyway, Charlie uses the info about the false flag operation to blackmail his bosses into giving him some covert ops training and the tools to travel overseas. Lawrence Fishburne features here as Charlie's mentor, Henderson, who gives him insight into the Black Ops training, ending with a scene that, in hindsight, is kinda hilarious. Henderson tells Charlie to point a gun at his chest with the intent to shoot, and he can't, due to having qualms about killing. But later he's going around like a madman placing bombs in public toilets, and he absolutely gets innocent civilians killed. He never once bats an eye about possible civilian casualties, but the first kill he gets on a member of the gang that he was hunting, and my guy here has a mental breakdown at taking a life. I get the first one is supposed to be more impactful, but the pipeline from IT guy with a conscience to straight up terrorist is insane. Unfortunately, the best parts of this movie, you know, the action scenes where he gets his revenge, is all spoiled in the trailer, leaving no surprise spectacle for the big screen. And that is such a sin of modern media, that watching trailers half the time is the same as watching the actual movie. It's a disservice to the film. But what I will say is that seeing him actually get his revenge, even if it is kinda spoiled within the trailer, is extremely satisfying to see unfold. The spectacle that we do see is very fun, with Charles' clunkiness at domestic terrorism and the chaos that ensues from it. The POV we get for his destruction is enjoyable, switching from Charlie's view to the CIA's, scrambling to catch up with what we the audience are privy to, making for a classic game of cat and mouse until the end, leading to a conclusion that isn't wholly satisfying, but ends on a high note with everything working out for Charlie and him facing absolutely zero consequences for his international terrorism. Overall, this is a decent movie with good acting, a messy plot, and some good action set pieces. If you have a movie pass at your local theater, this one might be worth checking out if you want to make a movie night out of it. If not, wait until this one comes out on streaming and invite some buddies over, have some drinks, some good food, and have fun with this one. And I'm sure you'll have a great time. Unfortunately, I don't think this one is worth paying $15 to see in the theater, but it's definitely not worth skipping. Did you guys end up seeing The Amateur? Or did this one seem a little unimpressive to you? Let me know your thoughts down below. That's all from me. This is the Dinoaur, and I'll catch you guys on the next review. Bye-bye.